Hey, Gigs Movie Page, it's Michael. I'm on vacation right now. I know I haven't posted as much, but with work and Christmas, I was all burned out. I feel pretty good, 100% better. New hat for Christmas. And first of all, I'm here to talk about two things. One, I'm here to do my first ever movie for 2018. January is The Dumping Ground. There's nothing good that came out, so before I get to my interview, I just want to say I haven't done much interviews, and I do apologize. Reviews. Second, I just got my Black Panther tickets, so I'll be doing a review of that on Sunday, February 18th. They had the premiere in LA, and the reviews have been out, and it's been 92%. So, good thing for that. But anyways, the movie I'm talking about today is 12 Strong, the true story of the horse soldiers. Now, I didn't get a chance to see this because I had to pay off some bills and just crazy thing and work slow, and I decided, I'm not really in that rush. It's not, again, the movie I'm not dying to see opening weekend isn't coming out till February. I just mentioned it. So I was like, alright, so I set it away, and everybody's going to see Jumanji, and I'm not a fan of Kevin Hart, so I didn't go see that, and I'm not a fan of The Maze Runner, so I didn't see that one either. And it was either their Den of Thieves or this movie, but this movie was produced by Jerry Bruckheimer, and Jerry Bruckheimer always has my attention, whether it's TV, whether it's movies. Some movies he's done, the last few movies he's done. So there's that. Anywho, so this movie is based on a true story. It's about how a group of soldiers at an army base in Kentucky are just doing their jobs after the training, or they just moved in, and the 9/11 attacks happened in New York. And while this happens, Captain Mitch Nelson, played by Chris Hemsworth, sees it on the news, and he decides he wants back in. He's told by his commanding officer, played by Rob Riggle, you signed your papers, you can't, you're not going in. Sorry, but you're now officially retired. And so he goes to see his old unit, he goes to see his old friend Hal Spencer, played by Michael Shannon, and his crew, guys, goes in his army, played by Michael Pena and Trevante Rhodes and Jeff Stoltz and a couple other guys. And he says, don't worry, guys, we're going to get on this. Bob Riggle's like, I don't want him back in the game. And so it comes to a point where Hal grabs his retirement papers, whips it in half and says, I want Nelson with me. Spencer, I can't do that. There's his retirement papers right there. You want us back in, you want us to find Al-Qaeda? That was where we've been. We went to, Desert Storm, Somalia. We know those areas. Send us out there. So next thing you know, okay, you guys are gone. By mid-October, they're in Afghanistan, and they're also with several other guys, and they're trying to figure out, well, what are we going to do now? So they're joined later on by Rob Riggle, who flies out there, and the new commanding officer, played by William Fichtner, playing a guy named Mulholland, who tells them, we have to find Al-Qaeda. They're right here. You need to go up there in the mountains, and you need to find a man named General Dossman. I can't remember his last name. It's General Dorson, played by Navin. I'm definitely going to butcher his last name, but his first name is Navin. And the thing is, though, he's got at least 5,000 men. Over 500 guys, troops who are willing to die for him, and all they have is just the 12 of them. So they're tasked with meeting this man, giving him whatever gifts they need in order to find the Al-Qaedas. And one of them is a Al-Qaeda leader who killed one of General Dorson's family. So now that they're seeing eye to eye, they decide we need to find them. There's one problem. I can only take 6 of you guys. I can't take the full 12. And we're not going to be hiking the mountains. We're going to be on horseback. You're serious, right? Yeah. So Nelson decides to take half his guys, including Michael Pena and Trevante Rhodes, while Michael Shannon's character, stays behind with Jeff Stoltz and several other guys. And they'll meet him later. So they go into the mountains at first on horseback, even though half these guys have never ridden, except for Hemsworth, who tells Michael Pena's character, the one thing that my father was good at. What's that? Riding and training horses. He wields an iron fist or a leather belt, whatever he can get his hands on. Funny, what? I think your old man and my old man were probably best friends. And so while they're dealing with this, they have no idea what the general is going to do. Is he insane? Is he methodical? Or is he going to turn them into the Al Qaeda? Is Al Qaeda going to fight them? So they have all this happening, and then back home, the wives are watching what's going on. So it's based on a true story, and you could probably just Google what happened in real life. But it's, to me, I think it's great. It's amazing. To me, it's kind of like, it reminds me of Black Hawk Down, which is why when it says from producer Jerry Bruckheimer, that means from Jerry Bruckheimer, producer of Black Hawk Down, and all these other guys, you would just get a hodgepodge. Rather than just taking forever, I'm just going to go ahead and give you with my quick thoughts. First of all, I liked the movie. It kind of dragged on just a little smidge, but I liked it. To me, it was nice seeing Chris Hemsworth do a movie where he's not yelling, Mjolnir, Loki, doing that. He has a American accent because he's playing a real life guy. And Michael Shannon, I thought was fantastic playing Hal, the second in command, in the fact that he's had more experience. And that's another thing, the fact that Hemsworth has 0 field experience while everyone else has. And so they're like, we'll follow you to the ends of the earth, man, whatever you need. Michael Pena is there for comedic support. He's very funny. Trevante Rhodes did a great job playing a soldier who's being shadowed, that's what they said, by a kid. And to him, he's like, why is this kid following me? At the same time, they say, that kid is keeping an eye on you. We all have shadows. That's your shadow. Try not to be a jerk to him, okay? He's just keeping you alive. That's his job. Then ultimately, he befriends the kid. And so ultimately, you also see a bit of a friendship between the general and Captain Nelson. The fact that these are two strong-willed guys who just want to bring the fight to Al Qaeda. So there's a lot of that. I thought everybody was great in this movie. Rob Riggle was a real-life United States Marine, so the fact that he's playing an army major in this, I thought was cool because he has that real-life experience. William Fichtner has a small part. It's weird seeing him Chrome Dome, but I've seen that guy with like fake tattoos and a bunch of other things. So I'm like, hey, whatever floats your boat. Like I said, Hemsworth is great, Shannon's great, Michael Pena is great, Trevante Rhodes. The actor who plays the general, to me, was like the standout. He was fantastic, and I can't even pronounce his name, but he was just great. He had like that presence that his men are willing to die for him, and they could care less. So that's all I could say about that. And Hemsworth's real life wife, Alicia Pasky, you guys remember her as from the Fast and the Furious movies. I cannot think of her character name for the life of me. She's not Gal Gadot. It's not Gal Gadot's character, Giselle. She's Alana, I think her character name was. They killed her off recently, and Furious 8, I'm not calling it The Fate of the Furious. Furious 8, she was killed off by Charlize Theron's character, Cypher, and she had a baby with Dom, and Dom, of course, named the baby Brian. Wink, wink, so there it is. So I just thought it was cool that she was in the movie, along with several other actors, but to me, it was like one of the best films there is out there. I mean, I'm not a fan of them. Like I said, don't care about The Maze Runner. I don't care about Jumanji. And I frankly do not care about 50 Shades of Grey. A buddy of mine made a bet that, because originally I thought 50 Shades and Black Panther were opening up together at the same time. I'm like, dude, it's gonna be slaughtered. Black Panther's just gonna slaughter 50 Shades. And when I talked to the theater concessions, they said 50 Shades still has available tickets. Black Panther, you can't get tickets. The only tickets that are available are the front row ones, and that's in the IMAX screen. So yeah, Black Panther has way more advanced ticket sales than 50 Shades. So, sorry. And like the only good thing that ever came out of that stupid franchise movie was The Weeknd's Earned It. This guy is perfect, the way you work it. I'll stop. So all I can say is, if you don't like war movies, this ain't your cup of tea. But if you like good action movies with plot and based on true stories, check out Thor with an M4. Okay, thanks guys. Have a good weekend. Bye.